Hello, humans. Oh, there's a bug. Oh, there's a wasp in the bus. My skin is dry. Okay. Hello, humans. All right, so this week we're sticking with the plumbing system. My goal is by the end of April we will have a bathroom. So that's pretty cool. So this week I'm building the composting toilet. Well, specifically I'm building the box for the composting toilet because I already built like the bucket for the composting toilet, but I have the footage of me doing that from many months ago in New Hampshire. So I will insert that here if I can find it. If I can't find it, sorry, it's not that exciting, but yep. Okay, my camera died while I was putting together the toilet, so I'm just gonna walk you through what everything is right now. It was super easy to put together. I would highly recommend Johnny Compost on Etsy if you are looking to do this, but I'll explain how you put it all together. Okay, so I'm really hoping my head isn't cut off right now. The piece, cutting this out was a little difficult. I used a PVC saw and some scissors, and then this is the urine diverter, goes right on top, and then the pee tube just gets attached to the bottom here with a little crimp thingy. We're gonna run ours directly to our gray tank, but you can run it to like a jug or anything like that, but we're just gonna run ours directly to our gray tank. We're still deciding between 1 or 2 gray tanks, one for the kitchen and one for the bathroom, or just one big one for the both of them. We haven't looked under the bus yet to see how much room we have in terms of like mounting one underneath, but so we'll see what we end up going with. Okay, and then this is the ventilation tube. It just like rotates on, stays in place. You can either have it running this way or face this way. But it's just this tubing. It came with all of this. This is 2 pieces and has a little fan that'll get connected to our 12-volt system, which we will do once our electrical system is done. If you're seeing this after the video about our electrical system, it means I just decided to post things in a different order. And then it comes with these pieces for where the vent ends up going. So you can either do a ceiling mount, which is what this piece is for, like through your roof, or you can do like a wall mount, wall or floor mount, I think was the, yeah, floor, and it's this piece. It also comes with a piece of mesh to put over top the screwy, of the screwing bit, just to help filter out any other gunk that's in there. So between the fan and this, everything gets vented and nothing hopefully will get too gross, but we will install this when we decide exactly where we want to vent it. We haven't decided how we're venting it yet, through our ceiling or through the wall. So we shall see. But yeah, it was super easy to put together. I'll have this linked below because I would recommend it. It's like 130 bucks. We can make this all for under 2. So the plan is to build a box. It's gonna go right here while I'm sitting. So I gotta take some measurements, figure out if I need to buy more wood. I already have wood, and then start making it. The plan is to build the box, and on each side there'll be compartments. So like the main compartment will have the bucket and the composting toilet. One side will be our toilet paper storage, and then the other side will be whatever substrate we decide to use for the composting toilet part. Because our bathroom, we're making it like a wet room situation. We're not gonna have like a toilet roll holder. We're just gonna have like a container, I guess, like a little container, I don't know, words are hard, that holds our toilet paper. Yeah, it's not gonna be that exciting. I mean, maybe it will be, I don't know. But the box is gonna be made out of wood and then covered in laminate so that it's water, well, we're gonna red guard it and cover it in laminate so it's waterproof so that it can exist in our wet room. I think you guys are crooked, sorry about that. So it can exist in our wet room without like a big issue, and then our shower will be in front. So Yeah. Pretty cool, I think. So I'm gonna get to measuring and stuff, and I will talk to you again when I am building the box, which will actually probably be tomorrow because it's already kind of late. Hello. I look like I'm going to a safari today. Anyways, it's hot out and it's sunny out, but we're gonna build a box. So I bought the things I need. I bought most of the things I need. Both Lowe's and Home Depot did not have 2x2s, so that's disappointing. We're building the box out of 2x4, the frame for the box out of 2x4s instead. And then I can't buy the laminate I want to put on it. I can't buy it in the store. I have to order it or do pickup, so I have to do that. But got everything else. Pretty sure I have to use the circular saw. That is the one saw while I was at Jacob's house that I never learned how to use because we used it like once or twice and it was for the door and Jacob did that, and I was very okay with the fact that he did that. And I did not need that. I didn't learn it. I was totally chill, but now I need to learn it. And my dad is not here to show me how to use the circular saw. So I guess I have to Google it, which I prefer being told by a person that is right there than like Googling it, but whatever. So I'm gonna build a box. You're gonna come join me. So I feel fairly confident in my ability to cut the 2x4s that I need to cut with the circular saw. It's where I have to cut the plywood that I'm getting a little nervous about, and I'm not too confident in my abilities. So we're gonna start with the 2x4s. Moment of truth. I'm gonna try it. And I don't know. I'm very nervous. I didn't love that. Piece number 1. Now enjoy this time lapse of me doing this a lot of times. What Winnie's been doing as I build a box. I present to you a really fucking sturdy box. Actually, maybe it's okay, it might not actually be that sturdy, but that seems fine. Alrighty, hello! It is the next day. It is even hotter out today. So that's fun. I finished the box yesterday. So the plan for today is to cut out all the pieces and then paint them with the waterproofing stuff I got. I got Aqua Defense instead of Red Guard because Lowe's doesn't sell Red Guard and the internet said it was the same thing. So that's that. I was hoping that would mean tomorrow I could do the laminate, but the laminate is not available in store at Lowe's. I have to either order it for curbside pickup or order it for shipping to my house. And both of those options means I can't get it until April 20th. Today is, I think, the 13th? Yeah, today's the 13th. So that's a little disappointing, but I will definitely have the box toilet whole situation done by the end of the video, but that's the point of this video, building the composting toilet. You guys are also definitely crooked, and I'm definitely not gonna fix it. Sorry. But here's my conundrums. Here are the obstacles I am facing today. As you know, I just learned how to use the circular saw. But today I need to do much bigger tasks with the circular saw because I think it'll get me a straighter line than using the jigsaw, and that's what I need. But the problem is, my dad doesn't have like a workbench. The only tables I can do this on are my parents' picnic tables that are in their yard, and I don't want to chop them up, obviously. And I know a lot of people do, like, they'll put a layer or like a piece of foam board insulation underneath, and they cut through that as well, and like just make sure that the blade is only going through a little bit of it. But I only have 1/2 inch, and I think most people use like 1 to 1.5 inch foam board, so that's risky business. But I can't fit anything in my car, like nothing will fit, so I have to go with this, which I'm just worried. Also, my dad's not here, he's in England. Well, he's in Europe until next Friday. It's Thursday, so it's not like I can ask him what he would want me to do and everything. And I could only find 2 clamps, and they're not like big clamps. They're like these, so they're not like, they don't open very wide, and they're really rusty, so they're really hard to open. Because I know the proper method, because we don't have a guide. My dad doesn't have like a guide for his circular saw, so like I had to make my own guide by clamping a straight edge to the piece of wood I'm cutting, and I know that because that's how we did the door. But these clamps don't open very much, so I can't use I don't think I can get a 2x4 in there. So I got a lot of things I need to problem solve, a lot of obstacles I need to overcome, and it's just really hot for that. It's way too hot for all these issues. So that is all. I'm gonna get to figuring this shit out. Talk to you later. Alright, so this is what I've got going on. These clamps suck. They're so hard to open, and they don't open very far. But we got the 1/2 inch foam board, the board I'm cutting, straight edge, and a Winnie Doodle. I was gonna wait to take her back out until after I was done cutting, but she really wanted to be out here, so here we are. And it took me a while, but I did figure out how to like lower the depth that the circular saw will go, so that I can just make sure I don't cut through the table. Moment of truth. It worked. All the wood has been cut out, so now I'm going to paint it all with Aqua Defense. I read everything, and I can't find where it says what type of paintbrush or roller I should use. So I'm just gonna use a paintbrush so that I don't have to pour it into another container. I'm just gonna paint them all. It's not gonna be that exciting. I'll show you the end results. Hello. Alrighty, so it is the next day, and I painted one side yesterday with the Aqua Defense stuff, and then I asked Jacob if he thinks if I should do the second side, just to like be extra sure that like no leaks will get in. Also, like, we're doing this is our composting toilet, and when you're composting, moisture is a thing. Like, it's just gonna happen. And even though we do have a ventilation system for the composting toilet, I'm just worried, you know, like if too much moisture builds up or something, that it could be a problem. And Jacob was like, yeah, honestly, probably should, especially since we're using just composite plywood, so it's a lot more like porous and stuff. So I painted both sides. I got 3 of them over there, one on this table, one on that table. So they're just a beautiful blue color, baby blue. But I do, like, I know some people will say that's overkill and unnecessary, but honestly, I'm just an anxious person who really wants to make sure things don't go poorly. And with all the leaks we've dealt with from the roof and with our door, to just ensure that, like, water isn't gonna be in places we don't want water to be, I'm willing to be a little extra, a little overly cautious, especially because this is going to be a wet room situation, so we do really want to make sure the toilet doesn't get ruined with the showering and everything. I did realize though, as I was painting the second coat on the backside, I was like, I should, like, if I'm being this extra and this cautious, logically you would think I'd also paint the plywood frame, or not the 2x4 frame, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I'll ask Jacob later if he thinks I should. But I just got back from Lowe's too. I bought these hinges from Lowe's and I got a great deal. I'm putting you guys down, my arm hurts. I got a great deal on them. So when I went, I was looking at all the hinges and I was like, you know what? They're not gonna be seen, so it doesn't really matter what color I get. And these ones were on sale, originally $2.75 a pack. They were on sale for $1.77 a pack, so a whole $1 off. And then when I rang them up, each pack was only 97 cents. So I got 3 of them, and Jacob has a Lowe's card. So we got the 5% off, which was only 5 cents for each. But so before tax, all 3 of them were $2.76. So I got 3 for the price of 1, and then the tax was 18 cents, so like whatever. So feeling pretty proud of myself. I love a good deal. I love a good savings. But let me show you Winnie. My parents have this like swampy area in their yard. Like all of this is swampiness. My dad built the dogs a bridge to get into the woods. But there are a lot of frogs in here starting in springtime, so the frogs have shown up, and Miss Winifred was here all morning, and then when I came out to paint, she came right back here and actually was laying down in it for a while, and now I let her out after getting back from Lowe's, and she is already back in here hunting for frogs, and is so muddy. And when I brought her inside earlier so I could leave for Lowe's, I was like, I could give her a bath, but I know the second I bring her back outside, she's gonna get muddy again, so I'll probably bathe her tonight. She also hates baths, so yeah, so I'll bathe her tonight. I'm trying to finish the box today, hopefully, but my mom, I think this afternoon, my mom, my sister, and I are going to a store to buy Birkenstocks. It is my birthday a week from Sunday, so today is a Friday. It's in like 9 days, and my favorite pair of Birkenstocks just kicked the bucket. I have to retire them. The leather on the sole like cracked and the cork is coming through, so now it like hurts to walk in. I have another pair. I have this pair, but these ones I don't like as much as the ones that are strapped over, like across, that strap over the foot rather than this is called a thong one. So for my birthday, I'm getting a new pair and I'm very excited, and there's a store, so I think we're doing that this afternoon. So really, I should stop talking to you guys and get to work. So I made the box too big because I was silly and forgot a very crucial step when you do build stuff. I'm so silly, and I know you're supposed to do this and I didn't do it, and I don't know why I didn't do it. I'm blaming the heat for not using my noggin, whatever. It's humid today because it's supposed to rain. So I have like 2x4, the 2x4, and the one in the middle, right? I forgot to subtract these two. So I made the middle one as tall as I wanted the actual box to be. So now the box is like 8 inches too tall. So there's that. Which means I can't touch the ground while I sit on the box, which is kind of weird. Like, who wants to, I want to be able to touch the floor when I go to the bathroom. So I gotta fix that. I'm gonna do that now. Enjoy! I'm so silly. Alrighty, so yesterday, as I was finishing putting the box back together, after I cut the sides down and stuff, I went in for a quick break, and as I was inside, it started raining. So I ran outside very frantically, like brought everything into the shed, into the bus, because even though like the wood was waterproofed, most of the wood was waterproof, like the sides and everything, I still don't want it like getting chucked down on rain, and like water can still go in through the sides that I hadn't waterproofed and everything. So I got very wet. Called it a day, because of course it was raining at that point. So I'm finishing the box today. So let's get to work. Alrighty, you guys are definitely crooked, and I'm definitely not fixing it. I brought the box into the bus because it's easier to carry when it doesn't have anything on top, so I can like do a suitcase carry. I had to take the sides off to put it in because I definitely forgot to take the thickness of the plywood into account when building the frame, so that's cool. Also, the box definitely isn't square. So there is that, and for an unknown reason, it's pushed all the way back on this side, but not on this side, and I can't get it to push back further. So just like everything else in this bus, it's a little janky. That's fine. I'm gonna put the lids on. I cut them into sections so that like there's gonna be 2 compartments and then the toilet. I have like a week, or today's Sunday. The laminate isn't supposed to arrive until Thursday, and that's if it shows up on time. So I have some time to decide if I want to change this to make it closer to what I was wanting, or if I'm just gonna say fuck it and live with this, but that's all. I'm gonna send Jacob like pictures of it to see what he thinks, because obviously it's not just my decision. But I'm gonna go grab the stuff for the lid and put that all on, and then it's technically done-ish. It won't be really done until I can put the laminate on, and then obviously can put the gray water thing on and all of that jazz. But for right now, it will be done-ish. Ugh. Oh, and these are my new Birkenstocks that I got for my birthday. They're brown, suede leather. I'm very happy with them. My old pair were black and like the faux leather, so I wanted to do something different. Birkenstocks are my ultimate summer shoe. That's all. Okay. Alrighty, the box is built, and I am so fucking excited. I do have a third set of hinges. I just wanted to see if one would be good enough for the side compartments, and I think I will do 2 on the side compartments. It's like, I think if I had a bigger one, I could do 1. I could get away with just 1 on each, but I think, wow, this lighting is bad. Sorry, it's like 6 p.m., 6:30? I don't know. I think if it was a bigger hinge, I could get away with just 1, but I think this hinge is just a little too small to do one, which is one of the reasons I put the hinges on now, even though I'm going to have to just take them off to do the laminate, is I wanted to see if I needed to use my third set. Also, I left that third set inside and I was really just too lazy to go get it, so that's it. But the middle one has 2, and the bucket fits perfectly in there. I'm very excited. I'm not going to cut the hole for the toilet, like actual like seat for our toilet, until I have the laminate on, because I just have a feeling it's gonna be easier to cut that hole only once and not twice. So if I do it now, I have to cut it now, and then I also have to cut it into the laminate, and I just think it'll be easier to not do that. So next week I will be laminating this and making it very pretty. We went with a laminate that looks like slate, I think. Yeah, it kind of looks like slate. It's cool. I think it'll be a nice transition from our floor tiles up into that. But you guys will just have to stick around to see the final result. But I'm very excited. We are on track to have a functioning bathroom by the end of April. I'm very excited about it. I think actually the video of like our bathroom being fully finished will be posted on May 1st, I think? Yeah, May 1st. So that's awesome. So I'm very excited about my box. I built a box. Alrighty, that is all for this week's video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and come back next week for the fully finished product of our toilet and more bathroom stuff in our school bus conversion. Bye!